Danielle with the Victorious Planner, and welcome to my channel. Our vacation has arrived. So this is day one of our epic 5-year wedding anniversary vacation. If you've been watching my videos or following me on my channel or Instagram, you have heard me talking all about this. And if you're new here, welcome. And you came just in time to get some vacation vlogs. So if you don't know, our 5-year wedding anniversary vacation is going to be in Florida. We're going to Orlando. We're gonna spend a few days just exploring the area, going out to the beach, maybe even hit up Kennedy Space Center. We went there on our honeymoon and we love it. The second half of our trip is gonna be 5 days at the Universal Resort in Orlando. So we'll be hitting up both of their main theme parks and then even hitting up their water park, Volcano Bay. Super excited. So we are at DIA Denver International Airport. We have already checked our luggage, got through security. We actually planned to get here really early, so we even already sat down and had a nice dinner. For those of you that have been maybe following me on Instagram, probably, I don't know if I've shared it much on YouTube yet, but on Instagram I've shared that my husband and I have spent the last 9 weeks eating a carnivore diet. And so tonight at dinner I had a salad and some like fried zucchini. It was so good, but we were just joking because it was like, oh, I fell off the wagon, but I had like all vegetables for dinner. It just seems silly. But anyway, super good dinner. We have just found a quiet space, well, as quiet as it can get in an airport, but a quiet space that we can relax until we board the plane. So a quick tip for you, if you fly out of Denver or even fly through Denver, have a layover here. I was not aware of this, I think because we're here a lot earlier than we normally are. But we are in Terminal C, and if you go up to level 3, I'll show you in a moment, but there is a super like quiet place up here, like, and maybe not quiet because airports are still loud, but there's like hardly any people up here. So this is the place to go if you have a layover or you come early and just need to hang out or your flight gets delayed. There's so much space up here, hardly anybody up here, so you can come find a spot to relax and kind of get away, especially if you just want to break from the crowds or if you don't handle the crowds very well. So I will show you what this looks like. So look at this. It is just a whole row with nobody even sitting in it. And as you can see, there's like nothing around. It is right by the edge, the overlook down to the main area. So I guess I keep saying quiet. It's probably not that quiet, but you will get away from the crowds here. So keep that in mind if you're ever at the Denver airport and need a quiet space. We made it to Orlando.
Hooray.
And it's 3:19 in the morning and 76 degrees. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we have a convertible. our first official day of vacation. For most of it we slept because we got in last night super late. Well, late or early, however you look at it. We went to bed at 4 a.m. So we got up at noon and we're finally out and about just enjoying this awesome convertible. It is so nice out here, just enjoying the sunshine, the palm trees, and just everything. But we are headed to the Kennedy Space Center right now. We went here on our honeymoon and it was awesome, but we're gonna head back. We only have about 3 hours there probably before it closes. But since we've been there before, we won't really need to see or do everything. We have a few specific things that we want to do and we're super excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, today is Joshua and I's, however you say that, 5-year wedding anniversary. And so the whole reason for this trip, or the main reason for this trip, is to celebrate that. And today is officially our wedding anniversary. So that's awesome. We're celebrating by going to NASA and then hopefully getting some really good seafood later. At the Kennedy Space Center, and we have been here for almost 3 hours. It's about to close. Joshua is in the gift shop getting us a couple sous vides while we're each getting a shirt, and then we're gonna grab a couple coffee mugs for some of his friends. But man, this has been an amazing day, you guys. So like I said, we have been here before, so a lot of it we've experienced before, but there was a few things we wanted to do again, and just to be here. We love this place so much. It's so awesome. The history, the awesomeness of space travel and everything that you see here. But we did the Atlantis experience. If you ever come here, you have to do that. It brought me to tears. It is amazing. It's a tribute to the space shuttle Atlantis, and just, it's wonderful. And the actual space shuttle Atlantis is here now. This is its permanent home now that it's been retired from space travel. And after the little show they do, they reveal the actual spaceship, and it is spectacular. After that, we did the space shuttle launch experience, which is so cool. It's a simulator that actually simulates a launch, and so that's really fun, and they do a really good job about it. You're in a little capsule and you kind of tip backwards, you launch, and then you get out into space. They tip you forward and you almost feel as though you are in space. Like it's crazy. It's awesome. Those are the main things we wanted to do. We also grabbed some lunch, and it has just been so much fun soaking up the sun. There's definitely moisture here compared to where we live, which is awesome. All right, so we're gonna head out of here now and probably head towards the beach. goodness, I love it. This is gorgeous. We made it back to the hotel, you guys. Oh my gosh. I am not editing that out, actually. I'm still recording. Okay, you guys, we made it back to the hotel. We're being goofy, and I'm not editing that out. And we had a really awesome day. We actually got a ton done, especially considering that we slept until noon. But we were able to head to Kennedy Space Center and then out to the beach, and then we had some awesome seafood and just had fun cruising around in our awesome convertible. So this is awesome. This was just day one. So tomorrow will be day two. We have a lot planned, but right now we are gonna get some sleep. So thank you guys for watching. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
I'd run 1,000 miles if I could run with you. And from what I have heard, you do the same thing too. I wanna say forever, we could be good together.
Good morning, everyone. We made it out to the beach again. So this is our beach day. So we plan on spending more time out here, maybe just explore the area, but super excited for this. It's so warm. It's absolutely amazing. I haven't checked the temperature today, but I'm guessing it's in the 90s and it feels wonderful. I love it. We are at Cocoa Beach. So we actually we drove past the parts of the beach that are super popular to tourists and stuff. Well, I'd imagine they are, because it was much more crowded. So we kept driving and we found another little place. It has free parking, so this is a tip if you're in this area. Drive past all of what seems like the popular spots so that you can find a place that's probably, I'm guessing, more of where the locals would come. That's a guess. But it's less crowded out here and the parking is free. Yes, we love free. And right now, Joshua is out in the ocean. I'm gonna go take a dip in a minute and we're just gonna enjoy this amazing day.
Better too late than never. You know we could do better. So take a chance and run with me. Everywhere we go, we'll turn to paradise. All I know is that I need you in my life. Let me show you how it feels to roll the dice. You know you want it, just say the word. Everywhere we go, we'll turn to paradise. All I know is that
we just drove further south along the coast and we're now in Melbourne. We stopped at this little place called Paradise Treats for a slush and an ice cream sandwich, and it is absolutely beautiful here. right, you guys, we are at our second beach. So this is the beach that was right outside of that little food stand that we stopped at. And yeah, it is just amazing. It's so nice out here. We've been swimming in the ocean and it is absolutely wonderful. All right, guys, we made it back to the hotel room. And we're laughing hysterically because I always start my videos with, all right, guys. So we made it back to the hotel room. It's been an amazing day. We did a lot today. We left the hotel a lot earlier than yesterday. Well, maybe not a lot, but like 2 hours earlier than yesterday. So we had more time to get more in, and we went to Cocoa Beach and hung out for a bit, and then we drove further south to Melbourne Beach. And those were the two beaches we hung out at today. They were awesome. We swam in the ocean. It was so much fun. And then for lunch, we ate at Mustard's famous hot dogs in Melbourne. That place is awesome. Highly recommend if you're in the area. I had a Reuben hot dog that was really, really awesome. And then after that, we just drove back to Orlando and got ready for our anniversary celebration dinner, which was super fun. We went to Dragonfly Robata Grill and Sushi, and that place is absolutely amazing. 5 stars, excellent service, and the food was so good. We had sushi, sashimi, and pot stickers, and what were those other things called? And like sticky buns, no, bao buns or something. I don't know. They were really, really good. So we highly recommend that if you're in Orlando. It's just near like SeaWorld and like all the parks and stuff. So highly recommend that. We are exhausted again, but the good kind of exhausted. So we are getting ready to go to sleep, and we'll see you guys for day number 3 tomorrow. Bye. All right, guys. All right, guys. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. We are on day 3 of our Florida vacation. Today is the day that we check in to our hotel on the Universal property. We are so excited. But until check-in time, we actually have a few hours before we'll be able to check into our room. We did just drop our luggage off at the hotel, so that is an awesome perk. If you're staying on any of the Universal properties, you can check your luggage at any time that day that you check in. So we don't have to drag the luggage around. We got that all checked in, and then we have a few more hours of enjoying our convertible rental before we take that back. We'll actually be taking it back to the airport and then taking the Universal shuttle back to the hotel. So that way we don't have to have the rental car for the next 5 days. Oh, train. So as we wait for check-in, we decided to come to Icon Park. This is just like a smaller park and shops. There's a few rides. There's the amazing Ferris wheel, the huge Ferris wheel here. That is awesome. There's a couple other rides and attractions. There's like an aquarium, a wax museum, just some really awesome things. So if you're here, especially in a family trip, this looks like a lot of kid-friendly options here. So make sure you add this to your itinerary. But this is really close to Universal and SeaWorld and Disney World, all the parks. So we're just walking around here checking it out, and yeah, it's really awesome. It's such a beautiful day, as every day so far has been.
Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone.
Of the eye at Icon Park, or the wheel at Icon Park. Yeah. We made it to the top of the wheel at Icon Park. So we just passed the very highest point. So out around us is Orlando. This is such an amazing view. This is such an amazing view. Back at the airport, but thankfully it's not to go home. Not yet anyway. We turned in the convertible, which is kind of sad, so the convertible's gone, but we're getting ready for the second part of our trip, which is Universal Studios. So we just got on the Superstar shuttle. We're actually the only ones on here right now, which is awesome. And in about 15-20 minutes, we'll be heading to Universal.
Pues está dockside.
I'm going like 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking at you while you're on the floor.
finally in our hotel room here at Endless Summer Resort Dockside Inn. When we got to Universal this afternoon after going to Icon Park and running around and turning in our convertible, we checked in and they didn't have our room quite ready yet. So we left our luggage checked, but we needed to get to Universal City Walk for our dinner reservations at the Cowfish. So we did that. It was amazing. We had regular sushi, a couple rolls of regular sushi, and then a couple rolls of cheeseburgushi. So that was a new experience. It was super good. And then after that, we went to see Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore at the theater that is on City Walk. We were sort of disappointed in the movie, but the experience of just being here at Universal and on the City Walk and going to the movie theater, that was all really fun. And the City Walk is amazing at night. All the lights lit up. We'll try to get footage of that one of the days that we're here so you guys can see that. But right now, check out this view. This is from our room. Again, we're at the Dockside Inn. We're in Tower 2. There's 2 towers, so this is one of the 2 pools that they have, and this view is just absolutely awesome. Over here, you can see that's Icon Park where we were earlier, so that's the wheel at Icon that we rode on, and so that's just kind of neat to see that out the window as well. So we had another awesome, fun day, and tomorrow will be our first day in the parks. We plan to start at Universal's Islands of Adventure and hopefully hit up the early park hours. Wish us luck because it's late and we're tired, but we're gonna try to get to sleep and wake up early enough to hit up those early park hours and hopefully get on Hagrid's as quickly as possible. But we will take you guys along for the ride so you will find out what we are able to do, and we'll see you guys then. Bye. Morning, everyone. We have made it almost into the park. We are going to Universal's Islands of Adventure and we're here for early park hours. We got here at like 7:30. The park opens at 8 and there's already quite a few people here, as you can see, but we're gonna see how quickly we can get in and hopefully get on Hagrid's. So we'll let you know how that goes, but it is an absolutely gorgeous morning.
Platforms 9 3/4.
3/4? We don't do quarters here, friends. You head up, we have platforms 9 and 10, maybe you'll find something there.
Marnie, cut your contracts and pumpkin pasties.
and we usually run right into it.
Hello everyone, so lovely to see you. I'm very happy.
I think we have to settle for today. Only for today, yeah. That's not a sustainable business. We have some savory things.
Welcome to Ollivanders, makers of fine wands since 382 BC. I am the wand keeper. No two Ollivander wands are the same, just as no two unicorns, dragons, or phoenixes are quite the same. Water them for me. Concentrate, give your wand a wave, and say Aguamenti. That is definitely not your wand. You see those boxes on that high shelf up there? I want you to levitate one of them for me. Concentrate, give your wand a swish and a flick, and say Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Reparo. Those of us who have studied wand lore know that the wand chooses the wizard, but it is not always clear why. Perfect fit. The wand learns from the wizard, and the wizard from the wand. Off you go.
You having a good day? Yeah! All right, we've got a really good show for you. My guest this week, makeup artist Mark James.
I'm dying!
Why are you applauding? right?
jump.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, this is it! My life is at stake!
I guess I'll die like that joke. All right. Are you dead?
I'm dead.
Okay, Mark James, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Ah!
Nice.
2, 3. Whoa!
That was great. Why'd you stop us?
There are a lot of kids in the audience.
You want me to cut a kid?
No?
All right, you guys, we are back at the hotel after an amazing day. Oh my gosh, this day has been so much fun. We are wrapping up our night. We're gonna try to get as much sleep as we can, and tomorrow is Volcano Bay, and we will share that with you. We'll talk to you in the next one. Bye. Good morning from Volcano Bay. We made it in. We got here for early park hours, which are only a half hour early at Volcano Bay. But we got in early enough to find some great seats in the back under a something that, what is this called? Under a shady thing. So we'll hopefully have chairs in the shade all day long that we can come back to. All right, you guys, we are back at the hotel. Man, it has been a good day. So today was our day at Volcano Bay, as you could see, and it was so much fun. We did utilize early park hours for Volcano Bay. The early park hours for Volcano Bay start at 9:30 and the park officially opens at 10. So I don't know the reason for that, but it's just a half hour early rather than a full hour. But it seemed like plenty. So we got there right at 9:30. We left dockside at like 9:15 and shuttled over, so we were on property by 9:30. We did have to go through security and check in and actually walk into the park. I did not look at exactly what time it was by the time we officially got in the park, but it was not busy yet. In fact, we were able to find a great spot kind of in front of the volcano, but at the very back, like behind all the rows of seats. We were the very last row, and we were able to get under one of those awning things so that we had shade all day long. Every time we went back to our seats for a little break, we could be in the shade. So highly recommend you find some of those. They're usually in the back. Wherever you see a bunch of chairs, all the way in the back is where those options would be. And we did see some of those scattered throughout the park. So I do just want to let you know, if you go to Volcano Bay, if you can get in early, great, you'll have your pick of chairs and everything. But if you get in late and you notice that it's already quite busy, just remember that you can keep walking to the back of the park and there's lots more sections of chairs and lots more seating options. Don't think that you're limited to only the big sections that you see right in front of the volcano. As we got our seats, we were able to head straight to some slides. We did some of the drop slides, or I think they're called the body slides, and yeah, I don't remember the names of all of them. They have really unique names, awesome names that stick with the theme of Volcano Bay, which I love, but I can't remember all of the names. But anyway, we did the first one, which was, the blue body slide, and there's a blue and a green one. The blue is supposed to be slightly less intense and the green slightly more intense, but the green was being worked on. So we didn't go on the green, we went on the blue. And it is a slide, you guys, where you stand in the tunnel, like the tube, and they shut you in, you cross your arms, you cross your feet, you tip your head back, and the floor falls out from underneath you and you fall into the slide. And it is so scary and so awesome all at the same time. But this one was one where you drop and then you turn and twist and wind around before you come out at the bottom. So that was the first one we did, and it was amazing. Then immediately after that, we went to the most epic one. I think it's the scariest for sure. And this one I think was called the I'm gonna butcher it, but Ko-Owani or Ko-Okiki or something, body slide. And this is the red one. Well, it's red at the top and it's clear all the way down, but it's one that when you look at the front of the volcano, if you look closely, you can see the tube that comes through. And so this is a similar ride. You get in the tube, you stand on the floor, cross your arms, cross your feet, and then the floor drops out from under you and you fall straight down. So this one has no winds, no turns, but it goes straight down. I will have to see, maybe read the description of this video just in case I can gather some more information for you, but it is quite the drop. So you drop all the way down and then you shoot out at the bottom. It does not take very long. I mean, I don't even know, maybe like 5 seconds because you drop so fast, but it is quite the rush. That was Joshua's favorite. It was probably my second or third favorite. I really like it, but it does make me nervous leading up to it. Then after that, we were able to utilize our Tapu Tapu bracelets, and we went over to the Krakatoa water coaster and utilized Tapu Tapu. We were able to just get in the wait line. It's kind of like a virtual queue using the Tapu Tapu. And then we were able to go ride the Tiawa Fearless River. And I think this was up there for my favorite, but it is an amazing river that it's not like a lazy river, it's a little more intense. So there's rapids and waves, and it's just a little more intense. You're not on a tube, you actually need to wear a life jacket, and you just kind of float around and get tossed all over the place, and it is a lot of fun. And then we were able to ride that water coaster as well, and that water coaster was so fun, you guys. It was so fun. Then we also hit up some of the tube slides, the Hanu and Iki Moana. I do remember the name of those two, and those ones were really fun. The blue one was Hanu, and that one was pretty intense, much more than we expected.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh, yeah! One hand is probably a bad idea!
We just had a lot of fun all day long. We got in some more just riding on the Rapids River, the Fearless River, and then also the Lazy River a little bit as well. Joshua did the crazy body drop slide a second time because he loved it so much. And then I actually did the water coaster a second time too because I really loved that one. And you guys, we had perfect weather. There was some cloud cover on and off throughout the day, which was kind of nice just because we've been baking in the sun almost every day so far this trip. But yeah, it was amazing. And now we are just here at the hotel, just wrapping up another day of vacation. You guys, it is going way too fast. I guess vacation always does, but it is just flying by. But we are having so much fun, so thankful for this time, so grateful to be making more memories and going on just more adventures. What we have left of this trip is 3 more days in the parks. We are most likely going to keep park hopping between islands and studios. We can go back to Volcano Bay with our tickets, but I don't know that we will. We might just stick to the other parks and try to make sure we get in all the rides and shows that we want. And then we'll be getting ready to head home. But you guys, it has been amazing. The weather's been amazing. Just loving it here in Florida. Loving the experience of being at Universal. All of their parks are so you just get immersed into the themes and the experience of it, and it is amazing. So I do want to shout out to Monica. She goes by Monica the Mouse Trip Traveler. That is the travel agent and my friend that we went through to book this trip. She's awesome. She helped make sure we were prepared for this trip. So I'm going to link her information below. Definitely reach out to her if you are planning a Universal trip. Also, if you're planning a Disney trip, she actually specializes in Disney as well, and she is starting to get into all-inclusive resorts too, so it's not just Universal, but definitely reach out to her. All right, you guys, it has been such a fun-filled day. I need to go get some sleep, some rest, so we can get up and have more fun tomorrow. So we'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.
That's gonna be the best video.
Hello everyone from Universal Studios. It is day 6 of our vacation and day 3 in the parks. Man, you guys, time is flying. It has been absolutely amazing though. Forgot to start a video this morning when we got our day started, but it has been awesome. Right now it is probably right around 3 o'clock, I think. I am, like I said, in Universal Studios. Joshua went back to the room to take a little nap. That is an awesome perk of staying on site, like staying at a resort on property, is you can go back and forth between the parks and your hotel at any time. So taking an afternoon break is just an awesome idea. I decided to stay. I've been shooting some B-roll footage and just enjoying the parks a little bit more. I got my iced coffee. I went that route instead of a nap today, so we'll see how I do, because we do plan to stay late tonight to catch the end of night show at Universal Studios. This will be the last night that we'll be in the parks until 9 when they close down. So we'll want to catch that show. I'm gonna find a place over here in the shade. But this is absolutely beautiful. So this is a little part of the Studios park that is called Central Park, and it has awesome views like I just kind of shared with you from behind. Just there's water, there's restaurants, just awesome views of different things in the park. But this morning we slept in a little bit. We skipped out on early park hours and decided to wait until around 9 when Studios opened. And so we headed out here around then, and just kind of at first just did some exploring. We explored Diagon Alley. It was our first time there. Diagon Alley, did I say that right? We always we call it diagonally a lot because of the, you know, in one of the movies where Harry is trying to travel by Floo powder and says diagonally instead of Diagon Alley. So sometimes I say it wrong, but anyway, that place is amazing. It was our first time exploring, seeing it. We loved it. I love Gringotts. I love the dragon when it blows the fire out. And then we just explored and did some magic. I have my wand with me and it was really fun. Wands, we did purchase. Joshua got the Elder Wand and I got Ginny Weasley's wand, so super fun, having fun with that. And then we got some ice cream while we were there, and we got to watch the Tales of Beetle the Bard show. That was an awesome little show. And then we came out of Diagon Alley and just started exploring some of the rest of Studios. We did the Men in Black ride. It was fun. It does spin sometimes, so we don't really like spinny, but it wasn't so over the top. But it was fun getting to shoot aliens and stuff. Joshua way outscored me. I'm not the best at those shooting type games, but it was fun. And then we did E.T. So the E.T. ride is actually the only ride that's left in Universal Studios that is an original, like from when this park opened up. So you just kind of have to do that. It's classic. It is very outdated, but like I said, it's just a classic. It's a really easy, smooth ride. So yeah, just one of those that you kind of just have to do when you're here. Went to the Bourne Stunt-tacular. That show is awesome. They do some crazy things, like I mean, the stunts aren't really that wowing, but to me what was kind of crazy was just the whole set. So I won't spoil a lot of that for you, but just how they put that show together with the screens and the props and the set, that actually wowed me a little bit more than some of what might be called the stunts, but that was pretty cool. Then we went back out into City Walk and had a donut. We had to try out Voodoo Donuts. They were pretty good. Joshua had the, can't remember what it was called actually, but it's like an apple fritter with chocolate and peanut butter over the top. It was pretty good. And then I had the Universal Orange Sickle Donut, and that was good as well. It did not have a strong orange taste. It was just kind of a light taste, but it was still a donut, cream-filled donut, so it was good. And then Joshua headed back. Well, actually first we did a little Suvi shopping. I did pick up the Hufflepuff Spirit jersey. A Spirit jersey was on my list to try to get, and I decided to get the Hufflepuff one. There's also a Spider-Man one that looks pretty awesome, but they are a little more pricey, so we'll see if I walk away with that one too. But I at least got the Hufflepuff one. And then Joshua found an awesome Gryffindor sweater. The Spirit jersey for Gryffindor, it didn't fit him very well. They're a little bit different style of sweater, but he got this awesome sweater. So we definitely had to pick up something from our houses, so that was really cool. And then he headed back to the hotel for a little nap, and I went, like I said, I did some filming, just getting some B-roll, getting some shots of this park, and then I hit up Minion Mayhem. I was kind of cute. It's just a cute, fun one, but it is a, like if you get motion sick, there's an option to choose seats that don't move. So keep that in mind. You can still go in, sit in a seat that doesn't move and watch the show, but if motion sickness that's not a thing for you, you definitely want to go into the regular line, and you will be seated in these little cart things that will raise up off the ground, and they do move a lot, and then it's a screen that you're watching. So it's just kind of cute, fun little ride / show. And then after that, I went over to the Today Cafe and grabbed a nice cold brew iced coffee. That's what I just shared with you I'm drinking right now. It is absolutely delicious and much needed right now. And then I went to watch Animal Actors on Location. That show is actually if they still have it, it's in Universal Studios Hollywood, and then here as well. And Universal Studios Hollywood was the first one I was ever at. So I just kind of wanted to catch that show more old time's sake, and just to see what the difference is between when I was at Universal in Hollywood versus here. And it's fairly similar from what I remember, but it was just cute. It's fun. It's fun to see the birds fly right over the audience, and to just watch the dogs and the the pig and the cats, just kind of watch them run around. So it's super cute. Right now I'm going to get ready to head over to Islands. I'll probably get a little bit of footage as I head over to that park, and then we have a dinner reservation at Mythos. That is a restaurant that is in Islands of Adventure. And yeah, we'll try that out for dinner, and Joshua's gonna meet me over there a little bit before our dinner reservation. So this should be really fun, and we've heard great things about that restaurant, so we're excited to try it out. All right, you guys, back at the hotel. Oh my goodness, it has been an amazing day. So after I talked with you last, we went over to Mythos, which is in Islands of Adventure. We had our dinner reservation at 4:45 and had some awesome dinner. Their food was amazing. The restaurant is awesome. I highly recommend it. Definitely make reservations ahead of time. especially if you want to eat around dinner time. There's usually a wait. But then after that, unfortunately, Joshua was not feeling good, so he headed back to the hotel, but I decided to stay and get a few more things in. So I did stay over at Islands, and I went and rode Flight of the Hippogriff. And that was the first time I rode it. It was fun. It is more of like a starter coaster, so more for the little ones, but it has amazing views of the castle and also like an animatronic hippogriff at the beginning of the ride. And I think those things are worth seeing if you have a chance to ride that ride, but it's definitely not one of the thrilling ones. And then after that, I actually rode Harry Potter's Forbidden Journey. Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. That's the ride that is inside the Hogwarts castle. I rode that for the second time. Absolutely love that one. That is the one that gives motion sickness, or gives Joshua motion sickness. So just keep that in mind. That one has a lot of different movements, has different screens and things, and really people who are prone to motion sickness usually get motion sick on that ride. But anyway, I got it in a second time. I love it. And then after that, I got in some more filming after first picking up a fizzy pumpkin juice. That was the first time I had that drink. In the Wizarding World, it was delicious. I highly recommend it. I believe you can only get it at the 3 Broomsticks in Islands of Adventure. So if you're over there, make sure you try that out. Then I just walked around and got some more awesome footage of the rides in the park. And then I waited until it was just about dark to get in line for the Velocicoaster so that I could ride it at night. And you guys, that is an amazing experience. It was fun during the day. It was like twice as fun at night. Seeing all the lights, the views of the park, it is absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, there was a delay while I was waiting in line for that ride. The delay only ended up being about 15 minutes long, I think, but it threw me off schedule. So the plan was to ride Velocicoaster real quick just after dark and then head over to Studios to catch the end of the night show. I left Velocicoaster at 8:55 and made it over to Studios at 9:02. They will have the gates shut right at 9 p.m. so there is no getting in there after that. So I missed the show. That's okay though. I think it was worth the experience of riding Velocicoaster at night, especially if you're a thrill seeker. The other thing is, if you do miss getting into the gates, all I did was go back out where I had a view of the Studios entrance and the Universal Earth thing that's right outside of Studios, and just above that you can see all of the fireworks. So you're not going to catch the actual show part, but you can still catch the fireworks if you didn't make it into the park. So that was really fun to still see those. And then after that, I just headed back here and now getting ready to go to sleep. Tomorrow we switch hotels. We'll be checking into Lowe's Royal Pacific. That is one of the more expensive hotels, but an amazing perk of staying at one of the higher priced hotels is you get express pass with the cost of the hotel room. So you're paying a little more, but you'll get a nice room and you don't have to pay extra for the express pass. So for our last 2 days here, we'll be able to hopefully get in a lot more rides and attractions, skipping the majority of the lines. All right, you guys, I will talk to you in the next video. Bye. from Universal's Islands of Adventure. It is about 7:45. We came to early park hours, but we left about 15 minutes later than the first day that we came to early park hours. And as you can see, the crowds are much bigger. So if you want to utilize those early park hours, you need to leave early. The difference 15 minutes makes in how many people are here is crazy. So keep that in mind. But we should be, getting into the park here within the next 10-15 minutes or so. And I am planning to go straight to Hagrid's again, and I'll let you know the difference between how long it takes me to get on and ride it versus the first day when we were more towards the front of the line.
Welcome to the Islands of Adventure. Port of entry is now open. Let the adventure begin.
Alright you guys, I'm in line for Hagrid's and it has stopped way earlier or way sooner than it did the first day we rode. We are not even into Hogsmeade and the line is at a standstill. So the difference that 15 minutes can make of you getting to the park in the morning is going to be huge. So plan to get here around 7:15 for early park hours. Do not wait any later than that if you're coming to ride Hagrid's. After I rode Hagrid's, I met up with Joshua. He did not ride it a second time. I just wanted to ride it a second time because I loved it. He loved it too, but I'm a little bit more of the fast rides type of person. But after that, I found him. He just hung out in Hogsmeade, got some frozen butter beer and just kind of checked things out while I rode Hagrid's. And then after, I met him at Jurassic Park River Adventure, so we could do that one more time. You guys, they are getting ready. I don't have the exact timeline for this, but they are getting ready to change Jurassic Park River Adventure into a Jurassic World ride. That makes sense because the whole park is updating to be more Jurassic World since that's the current movies we're on. But I'm a Jurassic Park girl at heart. I love all the Jurassic World movies. I love, love, love the new Velocicoaster. But I still love Jurassic Park. It's classic, you guys. So we had to get another ride in on Jurassic River Adventure because this may be the last time.
know what? It's one of my top 4 houses.
Oh.
It's a really good one. So Danielle, tell me, Hufflepuff, do you play for the Quidditch team?
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what I've noticed on the Quidditch pitch? You guys are very Hufflepuff. Because you're so Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
You got the right Huffle stuff. Especially when you take off the Huffle cuffs. You know what? It's probably Huffle enough. I'll just stop right there.
That's awesome.
Do you want to get a picture before
Yes,
you go?
please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Had a reservation for Toothsome Chocolate Emporium. Again, our second reservation. The first time we did dinner, this time we wanted to do their brunch because they have an amazing brunch menu with all of these different fun waffles and French toast and things like that. And so we both got waffles. We got the berries and cream waffle and the bananas Foster waffle. Both were good. The berries and cream was my favorite, and it was actually the one Joshua ordered. So we ate some and then we switched.
That's an American recipe we were inspired for, so we hope we did it justice. Oh, goodness, a photograph shot my second arm.
Cool.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
You're very welcome. Do enjoy.
Came back to the hotel for a little break, took a little power nap, and then we headed back to the parks. Today was an early close because they have an event going on. So the parks closed at 6 p.m. So we went back around 3 and went over to Islands and went to the Marvel side. So we rode Hulk and then the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. After that, we headed to the Hogwarts Express and again took it back over to Studios and went through Diagon Alley looking for some treats. So we did go to the sweets shop and we got some fun Wizarding World treats. We got the exploding bonbons, a chocolate frog, and then 2 other things. One was like the gummy slugs and then another chocolate type of candy. So we'll be munching on that tonight at the hotel room and trying that out. So far we've tried the exploding bonbons and they're really good. They're like orange pineapple and white chocolate kind of flavored, and they have like pop rocks inside. So that's what gives it the explosion part of the candy, but they're super good. And then after we grabbed the candy, we went to the Leaky Cauldron, our first time in the Leaky Cauldron, and we got some dinner. We had fish and chips. It was phenomenal. Highly recommend. And then we had to try 2 of the specialty drinks, the fishy green ale and the orange fizzy orange juice. Those 2 drinks were phenomenal. Back to the hotel, and then I headed out to the pool area. That's where I'm right now. Took a little dip in the pool and then sat in the hot tub for a little bit, and now I'm just out here enjoying the night as the sun goes down, and probably just gonna stay out here a little bit longer and then head in to get to sleep early. And then tomorrow we will have to pack up our stuff. Luckily our flight is not until later in the night, in the evening, so we do have almost a full day in the parks. I'll probably go hit up early park hours and then come back and we'll pack up all our bags, get the luggage ready, check the luggage. There's a place to check it at the hotel and they'll hold it for you until you leave. And then we'll both head back to the parks, and then probably around 7 or maybe a little after, we'll head back to the hotel. And then we have a shuttle that our travel agent Monica booked us through Universal that will take us back to the airport around 7:30 for our flight out, which is 10:55 at night is our flight out. Looking forward to one more day. I have just a short list of things I still want to accomplish in the parks, but you guys, being here this many days, we got through so many things. We got to try so many of the drinks and snacks that we wanted, and then the rides, attractions, and shows. We really got to try most of those, or do most of those that were on our list. There's just a couple for tomorrow that we're gonna try to get done. I'm gonna get some more relaxing in here, wrap up this beautiful, gorgeous night. One of the things I'm gonna miss the most is this weather. This weather in Florida is absolutely amazing. This is my ideal climate, and the palm trees. The palm trees are just gorgeous. Colorado, please be good to us. Please be spring when we get home. I mean, I'd love for you to be summer when we get home, but at least be spring. No more snow. No more snow. You guys, I love you. Thank you so much for watching these videos. Comment below. Let me know if you're enjoying these Universal Florida adventure vlogs, and I'll talk to you all in my next video. Bye. everyone! We are at the pool at the Lowe's Royal Pacific. We spent all day in the park. This was our last day and we are just hanging out by the pool waiting for probably about another hour before we'll go grab our luggage and the shuttle will be here to pick us up and take us back to the airport. Vacation went quick, but it was a good long vacation, so I think we got everything in that we wanted to get in, and now we're just exhausted. Our feet hurt a lot, so laying by the pool is about all we have left in us before we get ready to go. But today was awesome. I went over for early park hours, took the water taxi over from the hotel. This time for early park hours, I didn't ride anything. I just went into Hogsmeade and got some hot butter beer. If you want to try the hot butter beer, they have it inside the 3 broomsticks, not out at the carts. But that was really good. And then I just walked around and tried out the different magic spots in Hogsmeade. And then also got on the Hulk. Since we had our express passes, I didn't have to wait. I just got on the Hulk, rode that again, and then headed back over to the hotel so we could get all of our things packed up and check out. Since we don't fly out till tonight, we were able to check out of our room but check our luggage at the hotel, so they held it for us all day. And then we headed back to the parks and went into Studios.
and the last race is underway, and the one and only Dom Toretto is racing to the finish line. But don't worry, we got you covered. We're just minutes away from taking everybody over to the after party at Sullivan's Garage.
All right, guys, welcome to the break room. My name is Pat. All right, what's up, Mia?
Hey Pat, I see our party goers have arrived.
Yeah, they just walked in. Holla at the people.
Hey everybody, I'm Mia, Dom's sister. Well, another race just wrapped, and it looks like my brother with another car for his collection. Honestly, I don't know why anybody challenges him.
They never learn.
Well, we're meeting up at Sullivan's Garage for the after party, and while Tej works on your rides, you guys enjoy the break room. My brother calls this the family room.
All of our high-tech equipment. Who here wants to know what all this cool tech stuff does? Need to.
Had lunch at the Leaky Cauldron. Again, love that place. The food is so good. And then we got some more of the drinks from the Wizarding World. Some shopping, got some more sous vides, and then I did a little more filming throughout the studios park before we headed back over to Islands, where I finished up a bunch of filming, and then I rode the Velocicoaster one last time. That is the way I had to leave the park. That's my favorite roller coaster. After that, we ate some pizza, and now we're just laying by the pool, and we'll be getting ready to catch our shuttle to the airport soon.